is that, like, aside from males being able to give birth, we do have equality of opportunity, pretty much.
Do.
You look around, there is equality of
do.
opportunity. We don't have equality of outcome, but again, that comes down to what you said. Men and women are different, so naturally, the results and outcomes are going to play out a little bit differently.
Let me tag one more thing on here, because I know you. I think I watched you on Destiny's show. I don't know what the hell he calls it, but he was saying something to the effect that the ideal state for human beings is to have, like, for men, just to have a little bit more masculinity than their femininity, and for women, it's supposed to have a little bit more femininity than their masculinity. But they're both supposed to be as close to androgynous as possible. First of all, that's a pipe dream, because it is biologically impossible for that to happen, because biologically, genetically, your brain architecture is going to be that of a female or that of a male. So that is simply not going to happen. Nor is it something that we ought to teach people to try to level thing off.
People,
because what's really, I mean, from a biological, like, naturalistic perspective, men should be really high in masculinity and kind of low in that femininity kind of thing, because that's the natural state. And if you put those two, and women, femininity and masculinity down there, put those two together and you have a great fucking relationship. The end goal for feminism and for wokeism and for gynocentrism, or whatever the fuck it is, name the ism, it's androgyny. And androgyny always leads to stagnation. It always leads to the death of a species when they're in that kind of balanced state, because they're unable to adapt to a changing, chaotic environment. Androgyny is never the fucking goal, and it's even just coming close to it is never going to be better than you have a traditionally, conventionally masculine guy and a traditionally, conventionally feminine female, because the two are better complements when you do that. If you have them both, they become things. When you're androgynous, you don't need anything outside of yourself. You don't because really, if you think about it, androgynous species, they fuck themselves.
Isn't that?
They do, and they reproduce like independent, like hermaphroditic budding or some shit like that. And you know what does that? Earthworms.
They clone.
That's what they fucking do.
I want to ask this question.
Even some plants are
You guys ever be